Hello and welcome. I'm Al Smith. Today, we're addressing a pervasive challenge many of us face, the relentless cycle, but a profound one. Think about it. How often have you felt a surge of energy, a fresh commitment, and then, after a few days or weeks, found yourself back at square one, ready to start fresh yet again? This pattern of starting over feels productive. It feels hopeful, like a clean slate, a chance to get things right this time. But beneath that appealing surface, a destructive habit quietly forms. Every reset comes with a hidden cost, lost momentum, broken trust with yourself, and the reinforcement of an identity that never quite finishes. This isn't a willpower issue, my friends. This is a momentum issue. And once that momentum is broken often enough, it becomes incredibly difficult to rebuild. Not because it's impossible, but because your nervous system stops believing you.
Let's delve deeper into what happens when momentum falters. Here's the real pattern no one talks about. You start strong, you feel clear, make plans, and commit with conviction. Then, inevitably, life happens. A busy day, an unexpected event, a moment of fatigue. You miss a day, then another, and that familiar voice in your head shows up, isn't it? It whispers, "I'll just start again on Monday." That Monday quickly becomes next Monday, then next month, then next quarter. Over time, starting becomes the habit, not finishing. The initial burst of motivation fades, and the act of resetting takes its place as a default response. The more often this happens, the more your brain learns a dangerous lesson. My commitments don't really mean anything. This isn't a character flaw, mind you. This is conditioning. Our brains are incredibly adaptive, and if we repeatedly teach them that our commitments are disposable, they will internalize that lesson and make it harder to sustain future efforts.
Why does starting over feel so good, and yet why is it so dangerous? Well, starting over gives you a quick dopamine hit, a sense of renewal, and the powerful illusion of control. At the starting line, there's no resistance, no friction, no proof of consistency is required. It's all potential. It's the excitement of a new beginning, untainted by past failures or current struggles. But here's the critical truth. Momentum is built after the excitement wears off, when repetition replaces novelty. That's the part most people never truly train. They practice beginnings. They don't practice continuation. Every time you consciously or unconsciously hit that reset button, something subtle yet profound happens within you. You stop trusting yourself. It's not a dramatic, conscious decision, but a quiet erosion of self-belief. Just enough to hesitate the next time you make a promise to yourself. You begin to identify as someone who struggles with consistency, or someone who needs constant motivation, or someone who always has to reset. That identity, once formed, becomes heavier than the task itself. And eventually, the real work isn't about achieving the goal anymore. It's about repairing that strained relationship with yourself.
Today, we're going to unlock the single most powerful shift to build unstoppable consistency. People who truly finish what they start don't avoid setbacks. They simply avoid resets. They don't say, "I failed, I'll start over." Instead, they say, "I missed a day, I continue." This is the most important distinction you can learn. Momentum doesn't require perfection. It requires continuity. Think of it like a train. If it hits a snag, you don't dismantle the entire track and build a new one. You clear the obstruction and get the train moving again on the same track in the same direction. A missed day isn't a derailment. It's just a temporary stop. So, what's the key when you face a setback? Do you tear up the map and plan a brand new journey? Or do you simply pick up where you left off, even if it's messy? The secret to lasting progress isn't about avoiding missteps. It's about committing to continuity, always resuming your journey, not restarting it.
If there's one rule that fixes most consistency problems, it's this: never restart. Always resume. Same plan, same direction, same commitment. Even if the week went sideways, the energy isn't there, or the execution isn't clean, especially then. This is how momentum is truly trained, not by intensity, but by a steadfast refusal to quit. This shift from resetting to resuming matters more than any new tactic or strategy you might find. You can search for better routines, better planners, better apps, or better strategies, but none of them will truly matter if your default response to friction, to a missed day, or to a setback is always starting over. The real upgrade happens internally. It's a fundamental change in your mindset and approach, from reset to resume, from restart to continue, and from relying solely on fleeting motivation to building robust momentum. Once that crucial internal shift locks in, everything else becomes simpler. Not necessarily easier, but simpler. The path becomes clearer because you're no longer fighting an internal battle against yourself. The quiet truth is profound. Momentum isn't built by dramatic fresh starts, filled with grand pronouncements and boundless energy. No, it's built by boring continuation when the excitement is gone. That, my friends, is the real work. That is the edge. That is what truly separates people who only talk about change from those who actually live it. And it begins with a single, unwavering decision made once and for all: to stop starting over.